A very good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present over here. Myself Anuj Rabade, and today we all have gathered here once again for the ninth session of Manthan, the discussion forum, started by Pravara Rural College of Architecture, Loni. Also, Manthan, the discussion forum, is open for all, let it be students or academicians or even professionals. This forum will discuss topics related to architecture, history, art, culture, heritage, sustainability, management, and many more. So I request everyone to please take a note of this that Manthan will be organized on first and third Wednesday of every month between 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. on our official YouTube channel named Pravara Rural College of Architecture, Loni. So if you guys are interested in presenting your research, your case study, your site visit, or any of the academic activity which you have done, you can mail on the mail ID which has been running on the screen right now. So friends, today being the first session of Manthan in the year 2021, we all need to gain something positive which will surely help us in our further progress. As we all know that 2020 was a year full of unexpected surprises. Such surprises which left the whole world every day, every time, every minute, and every second in a shock. In this pandemic, many of us face the problem of dealing with our day to day situations. Let it be school work or college work or office work or any other professional work. At such crucial times, one thing was in a very great demand, almost everywhere, and that is mind power, our thinking ability, and our approach for that particular situation. My dear friends, today's Manthan session will surely contribute in bringing up a drastic and optimistic change in our lives, as we are here to discuss about how mind can act as an antivirus and help us to get rid of upcoming threats one by one. For this, we have with us Mr. Pankaj Bhadage sir. He is the director of Empower Mindset Transformation Academy and is also a mindset transformation coach. Mr. Pankaj Bhadage sir is the only mindset transformation coach today. He is a certified mind power coach and NFNLP USA practitioner. He has introduced many programs like employee mindset, entrepreneurs mindset, educators, and student mindsets, etc. Sir always liked to come up with innovative models and content for his participants to make them introspect and like to empower them to find out solutions for their own problems. His recent innovation is the work show named as Dialogue with the Devil. Sir has achieved his speciality in understanding the need of the society and come up with the right solution in his own innovative way. And even during the pandemic times, he came up with the workshop called Mind Sanitization and completed 8 successful batches, 7 days, each with participants from India, Dubai, USA, etc. So, without any further ado, I now request Mr. Pankaj Bhadge sir to please take over the further session and help us sanitizing our minds for our better future.
Thank you, Mr. Anuj. Thank you for such a lovely introduction of mine. Of course, as you rightly mentioned, we have been through a lot during this year. But as a mindset transformation coach, I definitely think that it should not be felt or understood in a different or wrong way, but we should consider this as a learning. And what we have achieved during this last year, if I would have to say this, I'll definitely think that last year, whole humanity was not ready to handle or manage themselves during the pandemic. But just look at the difference after a year that we are now well prepared to handle any situation, any worldwide situation, and we know how to handle ourselves. And of course, we have learned a lot about how to sanitize our body. But when I think about it, I thought, there should be a program because we know how to sanitize our body, we know how to sanitize our surroundings, but we forget one important aspect of our life, and which is the strongest tool that any human being has with them. That is our mind, and we don't know how to sanitize our mind. We know how to clean our body, we know how to keep it beautiful, we know what to do when there are some problems with it, but we don't know how to keep our mind beautiful, we don't know how to clean our mind, and we don't know how to yeah, use it for our benefit. Okay, so without any further ado, I would like to jump to this session because we have a limited time in hand. So I'll start with the session. Thank you so much for everyone for joining here today. This is Pankaj Bhadage. I'm director and lead coach for Empower Mindset Transformation Academy. And our motive is simple. We are here to inspire, motivate, and transform. And we always come up with the best workshop for professionals and educators, students, family members, and these workshops are suitable for 21st century. We have heard this a lot in every language, and still we carry this saying that once we change our mindset, we start changing our future. And when this can be happen? Anytime. If you remember this statement, everything will be easy. So first of all, I would like to start with a deep gratitude to Pravara Rural College of Architecture, Loni, for giving me this platform and giving me this opportunity to speak to all of you and everyone present here, all the management, those who are handling the technical staff, everyone, deep gratitude. Something about me, I'm from a small town called Thule in North Maharashtra, and I completed my study. I came to Pune. I did multiple jobs. I handled multiple roles for more than 14 years. My last deputation was in Philippines. That time I understood that, that time I actually got a time to think about my life and what I would like to do. During that time itself, I came across few interesting sessions. One of the session was literacy mindset. So financial literacy. So in that program, I understood this is all about a mindset. If you want to change our life, if you want to change our finances, if you want to change our health, if you want any change in our relationships, what we need to do is just understand how our mind is working and see what we can do to better the condition. That interested me a lot, and then I started following some easy tools and techniques of the mind power. And within a 1.5 year, I was in a position that, okay, if I can benefit from this, why can't I serve to my society and give this tool or introduce these tools to the society or my friends? These tools are not like a rocket science. These are very easy to use tools because our problems are easy, our problems are daily, and we should be able to deal with them every time. So, of course, when we talk about empower, when we talk about mind power, then we think about meditation. Meditation is required. But what to do when you are sitting in front of panel of four interviewers and you are stressed? What to do when somebody is shouting on you, you are having a heated argument? You cannot ask that person to, by 2 minute ruk ja, I need to meditate. You cannot do that, right? So we have to come up with a simple solution, and that's why I came up with the idea empower. Then second thought about empower was, I don't want to be a support to anyone. What I want to do is I want to empower everyone so that they can understand the problem. They have list of solutions with them. They are learned the solutions, and they can utilize. They can make a combination of different tools with their problems and solve their problems at themselves only. So that is what Empower does. These are a few programs that we usually arrange. Just as Mr. Anuj mentioned, this was my dream project, Dialogue with the Devil, because everyone wants to understand how good mind power is and how we can utilize it for our success. But nobody wants to understand what is the devil side of our mind is. And we had a workshop. Instead of a workshop, we called it a workshop because we had a good lighting, sounds, and skills, music, everything. So different programs like Mind GPS, Ticket to Success, BNI platform. So many programs. These are few college programs that I wanted to show you. This is from Pimpri Chinchwad College. This is BNCA College of Architecture, Pune. This is DY Patil College, Ambi, Pune. And this is our own Pravara Rural College of Architecture, Loni. And these are few social projects that we keep on doing. This one is from Central Jail of Nasik. This is from Maharashtra Police Academy. So we are tied up with many organizations where we give free of cost session to the needy people. So now let's start with the session. This was something about my introduction. Let's start with a small story. So there was a king who was very old and who was on the verge of dying, and he had his minister who was a adopted kid, and she was serving him as a minister and a consultant to him. But he also had a beautiful daughter who was very little, who was very young. She was bubbly. She didn't had any interest in the politics and his country. So one day, unfortunately, that king died, and then the adopted kid started thinking, I have done everything for my king. I am the smartest person in the whole kingdom, so I should be on that. I should be wearing that throne. But unfortunately, we all know that how kingdoms work. Just after demise of the king, his princess was given a throne, and she asked to lead the kingdom. Once she started leading the kingdom, she found many problems coming in front of her because she was not in that era. She was not interested in the kingdom politics, anything. At that time, the uh, minister thought that this is the right time to get this kingdom in our own hand and make my king's dream true. And during this period, the princess was stopped with many problems in front of her. And end of the day, what happened? After a few months, she had to leave. The princess left in the forest. She was wandering around, and one fine day she found a guru. That guru asked her, what happened. She narrated her full story. Then what guru did, he took her to one place and asked her to jump from that. And when he asked, she said, no, I cannot jump, I'll not jump. And then the guru explained her that yes, you have a decision power, you have power, you can take your own decisions. Only thing is you don't know how to use them. So just like that, I'm here to explain what exactly the mind is. This is mind. If you can relate it to this picture, this is simple sword. Okay. Now it depends on us on which side you hold this sword. If you hold this sword on the handle side, then you can use it for your good. But if you hold this sword on the other side, then my dear friends, this sword will hurt you more to yourself, not the your opponent. And this is how the mind works. Mind is the strongest tool available with us. Mind is the strongest phenomena in the world that is available with us. If you would like to compare, I would like to tell you that what mind power you have, the same mind power Mr. Ratan Tata has, the same mind power Mark Zuckerberg has, the same power I have. Everyone has the same mind power. Only difference is how we use it, and only difference is on which side we use it. We use it for our good, or we use it for our own bad, for our own problems. So this is what the mind power is. So what we have to do with this mind power is, because now currently what we are doing is we are utilizing the same mind power for our own bad, because we keep on saying, we keep on affirming, we keep on imagining the things that we don't want, the things which will hurt us, but we keep on repeating them in our mind. And then at the end of the day, what mind is doing, it will just say jo hukum mere aaka, and it will make it true for you. Once your mind gets order from you, it will just do everything possible, every magical thing possible in the world, and make it true for you. If you say that, I'm not successful, your mind will say, okay, jo hukum mere aaka, and it will guide you to do such things that will make you fail. So that is why what we can do is, what we need to start doing is, we need to start holding the sword from the right side. Right side is from the handle side, and if that sword is hold on the right.
Sir, I think there is some audio disturbance from your side. So you're not audible now. There is some kind of shivering of noise, something like that. I can't hear you, sir. Sir, I think you have muted yourself. Yeah, okay.
No sound at all.
Yes, now it's audible.
Okay, okay, wonderful. So can I continue now? Is it? I hope it is audible now.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Sorry for the interruption. Yes, we were talking about what we are going to learn today is how we can use our own mind to scan our system, that is our life, what we can do to clean up our mind, and what tools or what systems, what processes we can use to protect our mind. That's the simple session we are going to have today. So, my dear friends, I request everyone to please be ready with the pen and paper because I am going to give you small tools, useful and interesting tools to you. Those are going to be, life changer for you. But only thing is, don't just rely on your own mind that it can remember everything. It has many things to do. There are many things going on in your mind, and it is okay, and it happens that we may forget few important information. So it is always better to keep a note of them. So I hope everyone is ready with the pen and paper. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat window available for you, and then at the end of the session, I'll definitely love to answer all of the questions. Okay, so first step is scanning of the mind. Scanning of mind is nothing but we have to first understand how our mind is working. Okay, though we all have same mind power, but still we have to understand my mind working, how it is working. Am I using it for my good, or am I using the same power for my failure? Okay, so what we are going to do for scanning is, first of very first process of scanning is, that reminds me of one of the quote from my friend, that if you want to know your future, how our future would be. If you want to know your future, then look at your daily schedule. How you have scheduled your day is going to decide what your future would be. Just go through your schedule, on what aspects, on what factor we have spent time today, because that is going to be our future. We have learned this, we have heard many quotes about that we are creator of our own future and everything, but we just forget it when we are spending our day. We just find what is comfortable for us, and that is how our mind is, trained. Our mind is programmed to find the comfort in everything, to find a comfort in everything, or just do what is comfortable for us. So whenever we are doing something, we just look at ourselves and we think, okay, this is 2 p.m. now. Can I have a small nap? And when we go for a nap, that doesn't remain small. It extends to 2 or 3 hours. So first of all, what we have to do for scanning is first understand what are the factors on which we are spending maximum time. So we can what we can do is we can list down our activities, and I'm going to give you a simple tool, very simple tool. I recently read a book called Atomic Habits, and this cheat sheeted from that book. So what we have to simply do is daily habits. We just have to keep on writing the habits in the table. So wake up, wash my face, brush and teeth, eat breakfast, watch my phone while I eat breakfast, get my backpack together and get in the car, and so on till you hit a bed in the night. So you list down all the activities. All the positive activities you will put a plus, all the negative activities you will put a minus, and all the neutral activities you will put a equal. And you just have to think about the activities you have mentioned as negative. Okay, we can keep on doing this if we can control what we are spending time on, and then we will be able to change our future. But first of all, we have to understand what is our current behavior is, because behavior is the first input which is directly going into our mind. So if I am doing something negative, after few days, my mind will start accepting that negative thing as a positive thing. So first of all, so just for an example, if I wake up in the morning and I have a habit of catching my phone first, my mobile first, just monitor your behavior. Your morning would be same every day, because you'll wake up, you'll get your mobile in hand, you'll automatically, you don't have to put any attention, you don't have to use your brain doing that. You'll open your WhatsApp first, you'll see that how many people have sent or missed me when I was asleep. Unfortunately, nobody missed you. Then you open Facebook. Let's see how many have commented or liked my post when I was asleep. Unfortunately, nobody has does. Then you will open multiple social platforms, and then you will find nobody loves me. But these unconscious or subconscious activities are directly registering the emotions in your subconscious mind. And once that is done, you don't have to use your brain, you don't have to use your conscious mind to see what is bad happening in your day. Your mind will give instructions to your body, your mind will instruct your actions, and throughout the day you will keep on thinking, you will keep on behaving like nobody cares about you. So these simple habits, simple actions, daily actions make a lot of difference in our life. So first of all, scanning process, scan your own habits, scan your actions, find out the negative, find out the less useful activities, and try to deal with them. Second tool is our mind. Okay, so if I want to talk to you or your mind, most important factors are what kind of words I use when I talk to you, what kind of emotions I have. So for example, you can use words, thank you. You can use words thank you, but emotion behind that can be sarcastic. Emotions behind that can be angry. Emotions behind a simple thank you can be a real gratitude to someone. So emotions is what our mind understands. Words, what we hear, and that directly goes into our mind. And whenever we are taking any action, first thing comes in our mind is the image about the person or image about the situation. So it is very important to understand what kind of words, what kind of sentences we are using to define ourself, our self image, what words we use to describe others, what emotions are generated. We think about someone, some situation, life, my education, my success stories, everything. What emotions I am getting, and when anything is happening in front of me or not happening in front of me, maybe thinking about some person, thinking about some situation, about a place, about any unknown thing, what kind of images that thought process is generating in my mind. Okay, so including all this creates a thought. Okay, and the thoughts are generated from the experiences we get. So this is what our mind's language is. Daily we come across many things, many experiences, and then we keep on forming our thought process. Okay, so for example, if I am walking today and I find a person, I come up, I face some problem on the road. For example, my bike is broken, so some person comes to me, that person will help me tow my bike, and he'll help me with some money, and then my problem is solved. Now this was my experience. What this thought would be generated is, people are nice, there are few people in the world those who always help me. Just think other way around. If my car is broken, I'm standing on the road or maybe highway, I'm trying to get a help, and everybody is just looking at me and passing by. What that experience will generate, it will generate a thought that nobody is there to help you, you have to help yourself. And accordingly, this ingredient will be added in the language of your mind, and going forward, the same words you will start using in your life, the same emotions you will start generating. And whenever you find something where you are stuck and you need help, you will start creating the images of that bad or good experience. So this is what our language of mind is. So first of all, we have to understand what kind of words we are using. For example, I'm successful, or you're using I always find catch up with the problem. Few people generally say, uh, I'm stuck till the end of the problem, but at the end, I always find some solution. And few people will keep on saying, I was successful till the end, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happens, and I fail. So these two different sentences make a lot of difference. These are going to decide that you will be successful or not. Emotions, there is an emotion chart that you can refer to. I'll definitely share with everyone here. But emotion chart makes sure that what kind of energies we are exchanging with each other. The whole body is nothing but an energy. Everything around us is energy. And what kind of energy one thing is emitting, it will attract same energies. So if you have a gratitude, many people will come and say thanks to you. If you are angry, many people come to you and throw their anger on you. Accordingly, emotions are very important and those need to be monitored. Okay, so this comes under scanning process. So what kind of experiences you had, what kind of thought process you have, what words you are using, what emotions you carry every day, what images you see when you are stuck with the problem, or even with the during the good situation, what images come in your mind. So this is, if we understand the language of mind, then we are good with the scanning process. Okay, the third parameter is little work here. Okay, what we have to do is, first of all, just look at the right side of the screen. I have mentioned the aspects of life. These are the major aspects of life for which we are working every day. Okay, we are trying to make these things better. Okay, so first, say for example, finance or material things like car, my money, my house, everything. Career is nothing but my profession. So I'm into a business. I'm trying to start a new business. I'm working as a professor. I'm going to start my new career as a entrepreneur or architect or any career. Okay, then health, it is nothing but our body health. Then relationships, how my relationships are with my parents, my colleagues, my friends, my educators. Okay, what I do during the free time or self time, do I use mobile a lot, do I just keep on using my remote, not even watching what is going on my TV, but I'm just using my remote. And last but not the least, what are my ideas, what I am doing as a social service towards my society. Okay, so these are important aspects. Now we have to measure these aspects, and we have to scan ourselves and think on these parameters. So what is my thought process about finance? When I listen about finance, if I listen about money, what I think. Okay, do I think money is good, do I think money is bad, do I think money comes to only bad people, do I think if I keep on doing good things money will flow like anything, do I think there are limited opportunities, do I think there are abundant opportunities, what kind of thought process I have. Okay, what kind of thought process I have about a career, do I think there are limited opportunities in the market. Every time I think that there is a huge competition in the market, believe me, millions of people are accepting an offer later that time. Do you agree with me? Right, do I think I'm healthy, do you think you're healthy, or do you think that you have a cold and cough for 12 months long? Do you think that you always get good friends, or do you think that everybody comes here and cheats you. So these kind of parameters you need to judge your life aspects on. What kind of emotions are generated on when you think about finance. So do you get scared of having an idea that you are earning too much, you are earning lots of money? What kind of emotions you generate when you think about your current profession? Is it burdening for you? Is it happy for you? Are you feeling happy when you think about what currently you are doing? Are you in gratitude to your organization when you think about the career? What are the emotions you generate when you think about health? For example, are you healthy? Are you not healthy? I always give example to everyone that whenever we look at ourselves in the mirror, we always should thank ourselves. We should appreciate our look, our body. But instead of that, what we try to find is what is lacking in my body, what is lacking in my face. So for my color, my pimples, my belly is big, whatever. We keep on criticizing ourselves. So accordingly, what beliefs you have about finance, career, health, relationships, social time, habits, what kind of habits you have built around these things, around these aspects, important aspects of life. What do you imagine? Okay, let me tell you a simple thing. Only difference between other animals and a human being is the power of imagination. Okay, if you tell a monkey that this is one biscuit, and if you don't eat this biscuit for next half an hour, I'll give you a full box of biscuits. And a small kid, if you tell that kid, I'll give you one biscuit, if you don't eat this biscuit for half an hour, I'll give you full box of biscuits. Okay, just answer this question on your chat box. What will happen? Would monkey eat the biscuit, or would a child eat the biscuit? I'm sure your answer would be monkey will eat the biscuit, because he cannot imagine what a box of biscuits will look like and how that will be interesting for him. But a child, a human child, can definitely think and imagine what is not yet come. He can imagine, and he'll stop himself from eating the he'll control his emotion. So that is the only difference between other animals and human animal. Okay, then what kind of values you have built, what is the self image of yourself on these aspects. So in the scanning process you can judge these life aspects on the right side, on the parameters on the left side. I hope you have taken the screenshot of this, or you have taken the notes of this. If not, please take a screenshot and just prepare your scanning sheet on these important aspects. Once you do this, you will understand how your mind is working. Okay, you can again mark them with positive, neutral, or negative. I hope everyone has taken the screenshot. Okay, there is a other scientific way to know what our mind, how our mind is working, what are our inborn qualities are, and that is nothing but DMIT aptitude test. This is nothing but print of our fingerprints, and then it generates the report. If you would like to know more, you can just come to our website and look at the information. But this is one of the scanning way to understand what is going in your mind, what are your qualities, and how you can utilize them. What are the drawbacks, or what is the thought process which is not helping you, and how you can deal with that. Okay, so we have completed the scan process. If you have any question about the scan process, let me tell you, uh, be it scanning, cleaning, or protecting, I have more than 200 plus tools, simple, hard, and more hard tools to deal with these situations. But I'm trying to include very few things here. Okay, so cleaning process. First of all, we have to deal with our negative emotions. Okay, cleaning is nothing but negative dealing with negative emotions is the most important aspect of how we can utilize our mind power, because that is a blockage that we have. If so, first of all, you have to deal with any anger issues you have. Anger is always in our own side. Okay, if I'm angry about my friend, that friend is, his life is not changed. He's living just the way he is. The person who is suffering because of anger is me, because anger is inside my mind. So these negative emotions hurt the person who is holding them, who is holding these emotions. So first of all, you have to deal with anger. There are many tools, meditations we have, with which you can do, use the anger. You can deal with the anger. So simple thing is, if you want to deal with your anger, start forgiving. Just forgive them as a pure soul. But I'm not asking you to forgive their actions. Don't misunderstand. So I give this example every day. If one of my colleague is not behaving right with me, or he has insulted me and I have anger in my mind, what I can do is I'll come back my home, I'll sit quiet, I'll just think about that person, that he was born a pure soul. So I am forgiving his soul. Next day, I'll go back to office and I'll fire that person for his misbehave, but without anger in my mind. This is how we have to deal with the anger. You won't believe, in a lot of schools we go and conduct or teach this anger management meditation, that is a forgiveness meditation, and most of the kids are angry with their parents. Okay, now tell me how a kid can progress having anger about his parents in his mind. That is not possible. So first of all, deal with anger. This is and our thought process is, getting angry is normal, right? If somebody behaves, अगर वो उसने ऐसा किया तो गुस्सा तो आएगा ना. So we have taught our mind that it is okay to get angry, but that is not okay. Then second is anxiety. Anxiety about unknown things. Okay, that is not happened yet, but we keep on worrying about those things, is creating the anxiety in our mind. Okay, better way to go ahead and face that. And third is jealousy. Jealousy is one thing which makes us compare ourselves with others, and that is not actually possible in this world, because nobody is same. There can be a person like me, there can be a person who look like me, there can be a person who behave like me, but there is no person like Pankaj. There is no person like you. There is no person like, there are no two-person. Okay, there is only one unique person. So there is no need to create jealousy in our mind. These three things are the major hurdles in our life. If we are able to deal with them, you can achieve any dream in your life. First of all, my suggestion to all of you is, go and read the book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. Okay, just search You Can Heal Your Life, you will find the book, and you will understand that all the physical illnesses that we have are created because, mainly because of anger, anxiety, jealousy, and fear. Okay, if you can deal with them, the 90% of your physical problems are dealt. Now just take example of the corona situation. Okay, if I'm saying this, I'm saying this with a lot of experience, that corona was affecting first on your mind than your body, right? If you agree this, just put yes in the chat box if you agree this. that many people, just because they have some scratching sensation in their throat, or they have some cold nose, they thought that they have corona, and they just stuck themselves into the bed just by thinking, I have a corona, I am infected now, right? Just a simple thought. So any illness first affect your mind. And if you go and read that book that I have suggested, You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay, you will understand that even cancer is created, or it is the reason behind the cancer is our thought process. Our thought process is somewhere or majorly affecting, or giving power to these illnesses. So first deal with these emotions, then uh, the cleaning process is, we are talking about lot of thought process during this session. So what we have to do is, we just have to reverse the affirmation. Affirmation is every sentence that we say with emotion. Emotion is the important factor with the in the sentences or the affirmation. What is difference between sentence and affirmation is emotion. So sentence said with the emotion is affirmation. So affirmations, like, just to give you a funny example, we have seen a lot of Bollywood movies, and it always happens that either the hero, the main actor, is from the poor family, or either the actress is from the poor family. Then let's take example that actor is from poor family, they fall in love, they start dating each other, and one fine day the actress's father get to know about their affair, and he comes and then he'll pull the actress away from the hero. That time, just because of finance, I'm losing something, I'm losing my love, the actor, the hero, affirms, आज तुमने पैसे की वजह से मुझे मेरे प्यार से दूर किया है, एक दिन मैं तुमसे बड़ा होके दिखाऊंगा. That is a affirmation said with emotion. And then in the latter half of the movie, we find that how that hero or that actor is progressing in his life, because whatever we say with the emotion, our mind guides our actions to make that true. Okay, so for example, if I am saying a depression could come anytime, है ना, कभी भी डिप्रेशन आ सकता है, then my mind accepts that, and it will show me uh, all the situations to feel depressed. I'm not lucky. If we keep on saying this, you will keep on losing every opportunity. It is obvious to get angry, as we just talked about. Nobody loves me or respect me. कोई प्यार नहीं करता यार अपने से. क्या क्या जरूरत है किसी को प्यार करने की? Some affirmations about our health. If I eat ice cream, I catch a cold. आइसक्रीम खाता हूँ ना तो मुझे सर्दी हो जाती है, ये खाता हूँ ना मुझे खांसी हो जाती है. These are the affirmations that we say. And then our mind will show you, if you eat ice cream, it will show you that something is happening here near your throat, and then you confirm yourself that, see, I said, I told you, if I eat ice cream I catch a cold, now I'm feeling something here, right? Then few affirmations are, money doesn't grow on trees, men are dominant. This is one of my favorite, that my mother-in-law troubles me a lot. Okay, the whole the person is very known as a good person, and she only behaves bad, she is only evil with her daughter. How that can happen? Okay, that doesn't happen with chance. I'm not saying that there are no evil mother-in-laws, or there are always a good mother-in-law. I'm not commenting on that. Only thing is, why this happens, because of the continuous affirmations that we are making, what we have shown. Now, remember the mind language slide I showed? Experience what you have seen your your grandmother doing with your mother, what your mother has explained you, and that you carry, and then you form your affirmations accordingly. I can sleep early in the night. My life is only to struggle. I can't concentrate. Competition is too high. My digestive system is weak. I These are few direct negative affirmations, and few tricky affirmations are like this one. Nothing scares me. If you don't want to be scared, why we are using the word scare? Okay. Second is here on the lower right side. I never fall ill. If you don't want to fall ill, why we are saying, why we are using the word ill, illness in my sentence or my affirmation. So reverse affirmation is a technique to clean our mindset just by reversing this statement. Okay, but we have to make sure that our mind don't understand no, not, don't, these negating words. Okay, so when you say I never fall ill, your mind will just cancel the negating word never, and then your mind will accept a affirmation I fall ill. Nothing scares me. The nothing, no part will be neglected, and anything can scare me. So these are the tricky affirmations. So never use negating words in your affirmation. Second is just focus on what you want in our life. Okay. So for example, I want to say money doesn't or nobody loves me or respects me. So what I just need to say is everybody loves and respects me. I'm loved and respected in all the way. If we have anger issues, we can always say I'm calm and peaceful in every situation. Okay. Sometimes if I'm getting cold or I'm getting cough, what sentence we can say? Can we say I don't get cough or cold? Then it will be like this tricky statement. So what we have to say is just move little, just make it little generalized, and always say, I'm healthy and fit always. I'm always healthy and fit. I'm always healthy and fit. Keep repeating this, and then this is how we can reverse our affirmation. So first, note, never use negating words. Second, don't include anything that you don't want in your life. Just include that what you want in your life. Okay, so this is reversing affirmations. Then cleaning, there are few processes, just like I mentioned. Forgiveness technique is there, where we go deep in our subconscious level. We call every person, we visualize them, we forgive them, and we just clean our mind. Then there is a scientific tool called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. This is a combination of modern psychology and acupressure. Okay, so there are 9 points on our body. Just by tapping on those points in a particular sequence, we can deal with any kind of phobia, height phobia, or cockroach phobia, water, height, any kind of phobia we can deal with. We can deal with fears, we can deal with anger, we can deal with bad habits, anything we can deal. Okay. Then important tool for nowadays is we have to practice digital and social media diet. Okay, how many of us we are doing diet for our fit body, we have to do digital and social media diet to keep our mind fit. Okay, in that what we have to do is just keep this thing, this devil, away from you for maybe 1 hour or 2 hour, or maybe fix an hour in a day, and keep all the gadgets away. Put your TV off, put your radio off, and just sit quiet if you don't have anything good to do. Once your mind is free and away from these gadgets, you have a free space in your mind to think, to innovate, to do something good in life. You have a time to plan something, and this way you can clean your mind. The 90% of negativity is coming from this devil nowadays. You go on social media, your thought process is formed without having self experience. Okay, when you say all politicians, when you make a comment about politicians, police force, neighbors, friends, or any organization, you need not to have any experiences, because this devil is putting the thought process in your mind. So just keep that away and observe the digital or social media diet. And most important thing, if you need any help, further help on cleaning this, we have a mind sanitization program. That is 7 days program or 3 days program. So do the mind sanitization. That is one of the cleaning process. Okay. Now let's quickly jump to the protect. I think we are reaching to the time limit. Now in protecting, I've kept it very simple. Now you have scanned your mind, you have understood what are the problems are, and you have done the cleaning process of your mind. Now what you have to do is you just have to protect yourself. For that, we definitely have a shield technique which can shield yourself, your family, your home, your belongings like your mobile or your car or any other belongings. It can, your mind is such a powerful force in the world that it can protect everything. So we have the shield technique in the place. You can learn that. Then please include prayers in your daily schedule. This is a good exercise for your mind to think that you are helped. This is again affirmation that I am helped. Okay. So include prayers in your daily schedule. We always need to believe something in the world. Don't just say I don't believe anything. No, no, either believe in the god, either believe in the energy, either believe in the nature, either believe in the unknown thing, but believe something for good. Okay, don't believe anything which is not there and it is harmful. Always believe something which is there to do good, which is a positive force, which is a positive energy. There is energy which is running everything. Just include that in your prayer. I'm not saying just as sit in front of the temple and pray every day. If you don't believe that, you don't have to do that, but at least just close your eyes, be thankful, uh, pray to your mind, your own mind. We have a mind prayers available on YouTube and Google. Download them, practice them. This is nothing about a religion or God, any God, not like that. Okay. Then second is meditation. Meditation. Many people are confused that what kind of meditation we need to do. First of all, in the simplest form, meditation is sitting quiet, then observing your breathing and channelizing your thought to your dream or to achieve something. If that is not possible, just sit quiet, close your eyes, relax your body, observe your breathing, and let the thought flow. Never oppose the thought. Many people come and ask me that, Pankaj sir, I try to meditate, but I'm continuously thinking, there is something going in my mind and that is disturbing me. So it is just like expecting that I want to drive my car, but I don't want the wheels of car to, roll. That is not possible. Mind is there to think. Its food, its unit is to process the thoughts, the images and words. So let it do its task. What you can do is use the visualization technique. That is our last tool. Create a movie in your mind, how what is the best possible scenario. For example, if I'm successful, what my life will look like. Create a scenario in your mind when you're awake. Then go deep into meditation level. Just close your eyes, deep breathing, exhaling, sit quiet, relax your body, and play that movie in your mind continuously. This is nothing but channelizing your mind. Okay, once you start doing this, you there is no way that any negative thought, negative emotion can occupy space in your mind, because your mind is full of prayers, your mind is full of positive visualization clips, your mind is full of positive thoughts, full of affirmations. You have already cleaned it, so there is a space for good thing. You are putting good things in your mind, and then everything will be good. Okay, so I think we are good with the time.
Well, thank you so much,
Well, thank
sir.
you so
That
much,
was
sir. That was
a really very nice session.
thank you, Anuj.
And in this session, there was some key factors which were very very important for all of us in this day to day life. And these key factors, they are like they are present with us, but at some point we fail to experience their presence. So that
Right.
was very important for all of us. So now I request our principal ma'am, architect Rajeshwari Jagtap ma'am, to please carry on with the
Carry on with the
question answer session.
question answer session.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Pankaj.
Pankaj.
Wonderful session. It
Thank
was
you,
a
thank you.
wonderful session, and I hope everybody will follow all the techniques that you have been telling us and guiding us on all these parameters for mind transformation. I
Yes.
really appreciated the concept of mind antivirus because yes, it is really very true in today's sense that our mind really requires a special antivirus, which has been corrupted by this corona situation, and we are
True.
all struggling that how our college will start, how our academics will fare, how much marks I will get, will I get a job or not, and these are the questions in the minds of the student, and
True.
students really are not that much of experienced to handle such kind of emotions. They
True.
might feel that I'm going nowhere, and that is the feeling even the professionals are feeling, that where am I going after 1 year, or where will I be, or what problems I will be facing. We
True.
have a question from our student Adesh. He is our student. He has a question which says that it you should calculate the positives as well as negatives both before taking a decision, which will give you a probability, and also you can always be ready for the worst situation. So he is
Right.
anticipating that there will be a worst situation, and he is trying to understand that yes, what are the positive things and what are the negative things. So how do you guide him on these parameters? Because as professionals, we will always say that yes, you should look into positive, negative, and then choose the best part. But how it will affect your mind and decision making? That is his question.
Right. So, what name you mentioned? Who asked this
Adesh,
question?
Adesh,
Adesh.
Adesh.
Okay. So, Adesh, I would like to tell you with simple example. For example, let's take a emotion. Okay. We have many positive emotions. We have many negative emotions. Is what we think. But let me tell you, all the emotions are important. Okay. Now, in general, if any day if I ask you what is fear good or bad, so generally we keep on saying डरना नहीं चाहिए यार बुरी चीज होती है, right? But let me tell you, fear is actually a check system that you are talking about. It is a check system. If you are not fearing about driving, okay, हम जब ड्राइव करते हैं, अगर वो टाइम पे डर नहीं लगा, then you will not check the indicator of speed indicator. When you are doing something for first time, if you don't have any small sense of fear, you will not do the checks on the right time before you're performing. For example, if I'm coming here as a speaker, if I don't care about this session, I'll not do the checks. Rajeshwari ma'am knows, yesterday I checked the stream yard. Okay, that was a check system. Okay, it is not a bad thing to check anything, but make sure that it should not overcome the positivity. When you are saying that I should be ready for the worst case scenario, that thought should come only once. But once you have checked everything, you have to believe that process, that I have checked everything, now everything will fall in place. Whatever happens after that, either I will learn something or I'll earn something. So जो fear है, जो भी getting ready for the worst case scenario, that thought should come only once. If that thought is repeating from start to end, then it is harmful. And that thought not coming at all is also harmful.
Great. So I think Adesh, you should always means like both as a panelist, we would like to say that you should keep a check as to what will be the worst scenario, but don't emphasize more on that. Don't
True.
give 90% of your concentration on the worst scenario. Give 90% concentration on the positive scenario. That is
True.
very true. So thank you, Pankaj. I would also
True.
like to ask you one more question, which we have always faced.
Yes.
This is from the point of view of student also, as well as from the point of organization as well. Like wherever we work, because the students they will go and work in various organizations, various companies, and will be in the leadership positions.
Yes.
And we all will be very proud of all our students who will go into the leadership positions and create a name for themselves.
True.
See, what happens whenever we are working in teams, there is always something which says, or someone who is a bit negative or is a bit apprehensive. I'll not say negative also, is apprehensive. कि उसको
Yes.
लगता है कि ये नहीं होने वाला है, ये हम नहीं कर सकते. But teams are there to energize each other, as to motivate each other. But
Yes.
somewhere this apprehension in the mind of some team member creates apprehensions which were not there in other team members. So it becomes a contagious kind of thing. Array, yes, this is there. This and constant hammering or constant discussion of this apprehension demoralizes the team.
Yes.
So this mind, I think, how will you guide the teams when they are functioning together as to how to maintain this tempo for getting the things in a very positive or to get ahead together?
Okay. Okay. First of all, I think that our organizational thought process as a team is somewhere diluted nowadays. That we are looking at the organization from the money perspective only, and that is why a lot of changes, switches are happening. Okay. Rajeshwari ma'am, you are well experienced and you are from the era where people have spent their whole life with one organization. There was no option to switch. Okay, now the new technologies are coming. We are learning. There are many opportunities that we are doing the switch. Okay, so people think this is the option to get away from the negativity, but that is not possible. You can do that with your colleagues. You cannot do that with your colleagues who are your friends. You cannot do that with your family members. You cannot just leave them aside and go ahead. So my suggestion to the members here are, whenever you step into any organization, you become a part of a team. First of all, you have to put your ego aside. Okay. Second thing, very important thing is, we have seen a few campaigns happening in few years, that give a hug, free hug, right? Say thank you. Gratitude is the most appreciated campaigns happening few not few years, but last years. But I think we there is a need to start a campaign of saying sorry. Learn to say sorry. Even if you're not wrong, learn to say sorry. That will solve a lot of problems in the organization, in teams. Only thing is because nobody is there who wants to accept their mistake. They keep on adding few explanations. Those explanations form the unnecessary confusions, unnecessary misunderstandings, and then those teams falls apart. Okay, then important thing is, when you are here, just know that your mind is very powerful. You vibrate with a positive or negative energy. If you roam around, if you meet your teams with positive energy, uh, just let me know. There are two people in the organization. There is always one person who is smiling without a reason, and there is always person who is sad without a reason. There is always one type of person in every team, right? So if a sad person comes, what organization or what team will think, अरे यार ये कहाँ से आ गया? Just think about that, your energy automatically goes down. But when a happy person comes, your energy, your energy is improved, your energy is enhanced. So who can enhance the energy of your team?
That is fantastic. So I
Right, so
think
there is no other person who can take up this task and do it on daily basis, with positive mindset, keeping ego aside, ready to say sorry, ready to accept the mistake, and keep doing the good work. So for example, if if I'm wrong somewhere, if I'm not wrong somewhere, I'll say sorry. That will open the door to get into that person's mind, and then I'll get enough time to explain that person that not I'm not wrong, you're not wrong, situation was wrong, we can deal with this. If you have any problem, I can suggest you do this, talk to that person, first start with sorry, end with thank you.
fantastic. Uh, I think this was the golden rule which was discussed today as to how to be a good part of a team member and get the things done as leaders also, as team members also. So it is a fantastic way of. First thing I think is important is to understand that yes, everything is directly related to your mind. Your mind will set you into action, and action will set into reaction. That is what
Yes.
I would like to say. So thank you, Pankaj, for being a part of this Manthan discussion forum, which we are trying to make it more diverse and versatile, with speakers like you who will motivate us and will guide us in future also, as to our students who would we will definitely like to have more of your sessions when the pandemic times are over, in physical also, so that the team stays motivated as well as the team stays together. And thank you very much. Over to you, Anuj.
Ma'am, I would for attending this session, and especially you for
So at the end
giving
of this
this
session, I would like
opportunity.
to our speaker for today's Manthan session, who shared with all of us some key factors which will surely help us out to make our life more productive. I would also thank our principal ma'am, architect Rajeshwari Jagtap ma'am, for starting up with this Manthan session. I also thank architect Praveen Zamdare sir for technically hosting this event. I think without them, this program would surely not have been successful. And last but not the least, I thank you all for joining this live session of Manthan with us. Hope you keep joining with us further as well. Thank you.